Welcome back to my channel. I thought that I would kick off a third trimester vlog. I have a wonderful balloon arch from my baby shower. Very girly. If you're new here, then we're having a girl, if it's not obvious from the pink balloons. Very cliche, I know. But my baby shower was amazing. It was so nice. I'm currently 36 weeks pregnant, so I just have a few weeks left. What are you doing? This is Bump. I feel like I'll do a proper kind of bump update in the mirror, but this is me at 36 weeks. She poppin'. I realised that I haven't yet done my third trimester vlog, so I thought I would start that today and chat to you about how things are, my symptoms. I'm also going to go through my pregnancy essentials in this video, which should be helpful if you're pregnant and looking for recommendations. Just a good old chat and catch up really, because I vlogged our baby moon, which if you haven't watched, is a very lovely little vlog. We went to Devon for our baby moon, so go and check that out if you haven't watched it. And I've also uploaded a pregnancy workout video recently, a third trimester one. I now have, I think, 4 workout videos that I filmed during my pregnancy. So if you are pregnant, then go and give those a go. You can follow along and work out with me. There's a mixture of like bodyweight exercises, dumbbells. The latest one is just with a chair, and there's also a pregnancy ball one. I'm really sorry if you can see like flies flying around everywhere. It's because it's kind of that weird weather where it feels a little bit like spring. So I've had the doors open, but it's really windy and horrible out there. So I think all the flies are just coming directly in. So that's fun. But yeah, baby shower was amazing. I might actually put a couple of pictures or videos in this vlog now. It was such a lovely day. There was just about 12 of us actually at our house, and we had delicious pizza from a local place, and Sam was here to help host and be part of the games and stuff. So it was just a lot of fun. Basil's looking very sorry for himself because he hasn't had his walk yet. Now I've just got all the decor still up because I really don't want to take it down. I love these clouds. We might actually put them in the nursery, of which there will be a nursery tour coming soon, if you can see me in the mirror. That is coming soon, I promise. It's a very small room, but I'm excited just to show you guys. Look at baby Sam. So funny, he literally looks so much like him. And there's me, Sam again looking cute, me again. And I'll just show you the balloon arch. Although you've probably seen it, especially if you follow me on Instagram. I've posted like 1,000,000 times. My sister got these little favours made, which are so cute. They're like little wax melts from Etsy in the shape of a foot, and there's a little heart in there. So that's so cute. And I need to actually sort out our photo frames around the house, because I think I might put this one up on the wall. This is from our maternity shoot, and then I also had a bump shoot as well. Very precious pictures to keep. On the baby photos, Sam again, me, I think the day I came home. It's just so exciting to think about what she'll look like. That was me when I was a little bit older. Me again on the day I came home. And Sam being a chubby baby in the bath. He was about 10 pounds. He was big, but hopefully she won't be that big. Are you excited to be a big brother? Are you? Are you excited? Also still got these cute photos hung up as well. And some very beautiful flowers from a friend who couldn't make it to the baby shower. So feeling very spoiled. I got so many lovely gifts as well. Like my friends got me a White Company nightie, which was so lovely. And then baby got lots of nice clothes and lots of bits from people. So yeah, feeling very spoiled. And yeah, I'm sure I'll show you more of her clothes and bits when we do the nursery tour, which is very exciting. So this is a little mirror bump update. There she is, 36 weeks. Super exciting. Belly button is popping out like nothing else. We had our final scan yesterday, our 36-week scan. I've had quite a lot of extra scans because of being a slightly more high-risk pregnancy because of my MS. I've done a separate video on that if you want to know more about that. It was so lovely to see her. She's moving around constantly. And then we have a consultant appointment tomorrow, which again should be the last one of those before she's here. So I think I'm going to vlog a little bit more tomorrow. Sam will be around a little bit, so I would love to chat more then, and I'll do my pregnancy essentials and talk through all my symptoms and things. There's lots of exciting bits in here, like her pram, and we've got a play mat down there, and a Go Baby carrier, Moses basket, which was a hand-me-down, the Docatot like sleepyhead thing, which I got off Vinted actually for £20, which is amazing. Just lots of stuff stored away, and the car seat, which is super exciting. We went for the Cybex Cloud Z, which we need to put in the car soon. But yeah, things are slowly getting there. I'm in like full nesting mode now, and I just did my last PT session today, and I finished up my kind of social media freelance work a little while ago. So I am officially like off now, which is really nice. Although there's lots of kind of like YouTube content I want to film and edit and upload and stuff. So I'm still like doing bits. Not fully relaxing. It's not like I'm just going to be sat in front of the TV all day, I wish. But yeah, there's still like quite a few little bits I want to achieve. And then I've got this like epic to-do list of stuff I want to do around the house. You know, like when you just want everything perfect, like you want to clean the oven, you want to clean out the dishwasher, like just all this stuff that you don't do on a regular basis. I just want to have it all nice and ready so that the house feels extra nice when she's here. So yeah, just super excited now, and I think I'm going to take Basil for a walk now because he does desperately need it, and then I will either chat to you later or I will chat to you tomorrow. On our walk, I hope you can hear me, it's very windy and I'm on my phone, but me and Bump, we're doing it. We're getting it done. I feel like some days walks feel really easy and others they feel really hard. It's really variable. Like sometimes she just feels really heavy in my pelvis, and she's about, I think they said yesterday, 6 pounds 8 ounces, their guesstimate. So yeah, quite a lot of weight going on there. Today feels okay actually. I've got a little bit of like not lower back pain, but just like feeling a little bit but it's because I did PT today and I've not really sat down that much, been doing things around the house. So sometimes then when we come out on a walk, it feels like a little bit more difficult and I'll get kind of like stitch pain and stuff, but on the whole, feeling pretty good. This week is a good week. It's a nice week to pick up the camera and be quite positive, because I think I was quite negative and knackered in my second trimester vlog. You having fun, Basil? What are you doing? What have you found? Well, there's not a deer in there, is there? Look at baby's smushy lips.
Very smushy.
She's gonna have smushy lips like you. Are you going to be part of the vlog now?
I'm part of it now.
I've roped Sam into it.
I'm here, I'm part of it.
So it is the next day now, and I thought we would just briefly catch up again and talk about our appointment. We had such a quick doctor's appointment today, didn't we, with an obstetrician, and it was literally just like, yeah, everything's good, baby's a good weight, everything's looking good, we've got the C-section date, and we're good to go.
Yeah, it was nice. We didn't need anything else, really.
No,
so,
I got the colostrum syringes though. We're going to try that, aren't we? Yes. Or I'm going to try that.
Oh,
we
yeah.
we won't try it from you. So that's my weekend project, which is fun. But yeah, I don't think I've actually said on here, I have talked about it in my MS and pregnancy video and on my Instagram, but we are having a cesarean. If all goes to plan, then that is how we are bringing baby girl into the world, which is really exciting, and we feel really positive about it, don't we?
Yes.
And I'm in my dungarees today, which aren't actually maternity, but they are super comfy. They're from a company called Turtle Dove. I highly recommend. I wanted to wear those today because I think that this is one of the last days that I will be pushing them to their limit.
They're nice and soft, aren't they?
You're having a feel. She literally moves constantly.
Handy pockets.
Handy. Don't pull it down too much. Ta-da! This is the bump. And the dungarees. Oh, hello.
Oh, Look who's arrived.
Oh, he's stretching.
Big stretch.
He's like, I'm too sleepy for this. Oh, good boy. Oh, you're going to be the best big brother. We had a play mat arrive today as well. It's like a big foam mat that's going to go on the floor and then have like other play mats and stuff on top of it, and like the bouncer and things. So that's really exciting.
That's good.
That was
From
really good delivery.
Totter and Tumble.
Yeah.
Should be good.
I know, I'm excited. But I thought that since I've got Sam here, we are... Christ!
Basil, why are you barking?
It's because there's someone getting out of a van. I nearly wet myself then. You've got to be careful, my pelvic floor is weak. Just realised I'm wearing my pink slippers.
They look great.
They look fab. Yeah, since I've got Sam here, I thought that we would quickly show you the piece of furniture that we upcycled in our bedroom. There's flies everywhere. I talked about this yesterday in the vlog, that because we've had the back door open, it's just like bloody fly central in here. But yeah, let's go do that. So, in the bedroom now, sneak peek of our snooze pod. So cute. It was over here, but now I've got the new dresser. Do you want to introduce what we did? I think I talked about it ages ago.
You did help a bit.
I painted.
It was like 90%, 95% me.
Yeah.
If you've been to IKEA, you'll know what a Malm drawer is. So it's
dresser.
Dresser. So it was a Malm dresser. It was like a light sort of brown wood colour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've taken, what I've done, I should say, what I've done, is I've taken the drawers off, and for each one I've put sort of an edging of this kind of wood, what's it called? Doweling edging stuff.
Yeah.
Which I've
to make it look fancy schmancy.
I sanded the whole thing first, glued these on.
Yeah.
Painted the whole thing black, and put some handles on.
Perfect. And it kind of matches with our bedside tables, which are from a place called Rocket St George, which is really expensive actually, so we could not afford to be buying a new dresser for here.
I think it looks very professional.
Yeah, it does. It looks really, really good. We're so happy with it. Just one of those things that was on our to-do list for ages and I was nagging Sam about for ages, but we did it.
We did it.
You did it. The royal we.
I'm pleased it's done because, like you say, you weren't letting that go. It was like
no.
To-do list for months.
You just want, like I said, you just want things organised before baby's here. And this was one of those things that's in the guest bedroom that just no longer fit there because there's loads of baby stuff in there. And I may have hospital bags and my changing bag down here, but I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. So that's just a sneak peek. How are you feeling about becoming a dad? Not to a fur baby.
I've had that question a lot recently.
Have you?
Everyone, like, that's the obvious thing everyone asks you when they're about to have a baby. But yeah, like, I feel ready. I think we've been talking about this for a long time and we're ready, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
I feel like Sam's more confident about it than I am. Like, I feel like you're very calm and collected and I'm a bit like, I'm really excited now, but I'm also like nervous and very much feeling the like countdown pressure of the final few weeks. I'm like, oh my God, like, this is the last time I'm going to be doing this without a baby, and this is the last time we're going to do this, and like I feel quite like stressed.
You don't need to. I think there's a tendency to do that, but we don't need to like separate our lives into like before and after a baby. Like we're still going to be able to do
BC and BB before baby.
But yeah,
I know you're right.
Be a lot of work, but I think we're ready and it'll be fun. So yeah,
people love to tell you it's going to be a lot of work. But I also know that it's meant to be the most amazing thing ever, and yeah, we're really excited for the newborn bubble. So yeah, you will see Sam again in the nursery tour probably, but I'm gonna continue the rest of the vlog without you because I'm just gonna be chatting about symptoms and pregnancy essentials, of which you probably don't need to be a part of, and you've got work to be doing.
I've got work to be doing. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. I am just adding this in from the future because I had a lovely day with my mum yesterday and I had to include this incredible hamper and baby balloon that she bought for us and for baby girl. She completely spoiled us with just the most thoughtful gifts, so I thought I would just show you quickly. So she layered everything with tissue. There's so many layers. And these gorgeous, gorgeous clothes. Look at this little cardigan and really gorgeous hat and little romper. These are from like an independent shop local to her, so they feel really, really special. And look at this. From Sainsbury's, I think this is. It is so cute. I'm obsessed with penguins, so I really hope that she fits into this in the colder months because it's so cute. And then yeah, just keep taking the layers out. She got this beautiful cloud blanket because she knows we're doing a bit of a cloud theme in the nursery. So that is gorgeous, so soft. And then there's this gorgeous little rattly duck, which I think is so cute. And some vests, or bodysuits, which are perfect. I love this kind of neutral jungly theme. She's absolutely just smashed it on a mixture of like special presents and practical presents as well. Another layer, kitten kin nappies, because I mentioned that I just really love them because they have the little faces on them. Some sleep suits or baby grows, which are perfect. I think these are up to 1 month, which are great because they like live in this sort of thing for the first couple of months, don't they? So really, really happy with those. And then she got us a grow egg. I did ask for this. My sister recommended it and it's apparently really good for showing the room temperature, and obviously also it like lights up as well. So really excited to set that up. Then taking out the last layer, she also got this very cute penguin teether, which is so lovely. And then this is the best part, the My Mum and Me book. It's so nice to have this because I got Sam the My Dad and Me one, but no one has given me this yet. So I feel, yeah, really, really happy with that. And she got the matching lamb toy, which is just so sweet. And then some practical bits like some pads, nipple balm, and this really cute book which has like funny anecdotes in it, and some wipes. And that is everything. I can't believe just how special that felt. And obviously we can keep the box and store things in there in her bedroom. Anyway, hi from me and baby balloon, and back to the vlog. Right, so I'm in my comfy dressing gown now, as you can probably see, and let's chat all about third trimester symptoms. So a general kind of overview is that in third trimester, overall, I think I have enjoyed it a lot more than second trimester. Obviously, earlier on in second trimester was a bit better for me. I feel like your memory just clouds and you can't really remember everything, but I had quite a lot of bad upper to mid back pain in trimester 2, and hip pain, and a bit of pelvic pain, and was sleeping really badly as a result of that, and was just getting quite uncomfortable and overwhelmed. Even though bump wasn't nearly as big as it is now, I just struggled with that quite a lot. And I also had the start of like lots of appointments and extra scans and things that I found quite like overwhelming, quite scary, and I just feel like I wasn't in the best place. Whereas this trimester, my back pain has got so much better, my hip pain's got better. I feel like it must have just been like hormones doing their thing quite a lot on my body, adapting. And yeah, so I feel a lot better in terms of some symptoms, which is amazing. And of course at the time, I remember when I posted about my back pain, I actually got a DM being like, oh, just wait until third trimester. And you know, it was just like why? Why do people have to be so annoying and so negative? Like, everything is so negative, like, stop making me feel worse. And yeah, with the backache, obviously everyone is so different. And luckily at the time I did get loads of messages from people being like, I had this in second trimester and I felt loads better in third trimester. So it gave me hope, and that turned out that that was what it was like for me too. So yeah, I just guess I want to reassure anyone, if you've got any really bad aches and pains and you're thinking, oh my god, I'm only in my second trimester, that it doesn't necessarily mean it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and you're doomed for the rest of your pregnancy. It's so variable. So I hope this gives someone else hope that, yeah, for me third trimester has actually been really good on the whole. I've definitely been more emotional and I've had some really bad low mood days, but I think that's the same throughout the whole of pregnancy. I think a little bit more teary and emotional in third trimester though, which I guess is to be expected. And I have been sleeping a bit better on the whole, but I have still struggled a little bit with some insomnia, which isn't something that I'm unfamiliar with. That is something that I have struggled with over the years anyway, so again, it's not a huge shock. There's just a lot going on in pregnancy in terms of needing a wee all the time in the night, or being uncomfortable. Like obviously bump's really big, and most of the time I can find a good side lying position. That has got so much better. I'll talk about the pillow I'm using shortly. But sometimes if she's like jutting out or like moving loads, which she does at night, it's obviously quite uncomfortable, but a lot of it is mental as well, like just getting a bit overwhelmed by things or overthinking things is quite common as you near the end of pregnancy. So that's definitely a symptom, but yeah, take a breath. On the whole, better than second trimester, so that's been really lovely. And this week in particular, I have felt really, really good. I actually had quite a bad sleep last night after a few nights of really good sleep, so I was a bit like annoyed this morning, but it is what it is. You take the bad with the good, don't you? I've made a little list, which is why I'm looking at my phone so I don't miss anything. Reflux is the next big thing. So this got really, really bad and I was just taking loads of Gaviscon tablets and liquid Gaviscon. And when we were on our baby moon, it was particularly bad. So how many weeks was I then? I think it was about 30 weeks. So I ended up going on omeprazole, which is like a reflux medication. And it's been an absolute game changer. Like as soon as I started taking it, like after a couple of days, it just completely went. So for a few weeks I had no reflux symptoms at all and I was just like, why did I not go on this sooner? So yeah, everyone was telling me the same thing. So if you have any reflux, and well, mine was every single day and it was actually quite bad, I think you just kind of try and get on with it, don't you? But yeah, if you just mention it to your midwife, they will just prescribe you this magic drug. That's been really good. More recently, I'm getting it quite bad at night again. I think it's meant to get worse as baby gets bigger, so that kind of makes sense. So the medication isn't like completely stopping it anymore, but it has done a damn good job, so I do recommend that. And then I'm now getting some lower backache. So before I was getting really bad upper to mid back pain. That's pretty much gone. It might come on occasionally, but it doesn't really affect me too much, and it's not in bed at night, which was obviously the main thing I was struggling with in second trimester. But now it's more a bit of lower backache if I've overdone it, like if I've done loads of housework, dog walk, etc., because obviously you tend to just like fall into your back a little bit more and your core's a bit weaker. Fatigue I've written down. Funnily enough, like because I've gone through some quite bad sleepless nights, you're then like adrenaline wired to get through the day. And then sometimes when I've slept better, I then just like have a huge dip and feel even more tired and fatigued. So some days have been hard in that respect. And then other things, I've had quite a lot of cramping and potentially Braxton Hicks, although I find it really hard to know exactly what different aches and tightenings and pains are at different times. And the midwife said it sounded like I had been experiencing that. I've probably experienced it twice. It was because it was more kind of like waves of them. Quite painful, to be fair, but didn't last too long, so it was fine. But then also just like constant dull cramps, like period pain, which I talked about in my first trimester vlog, that I had loads in first trimester. And then I think it kind of did ease off a bit in second, and then it's kind of ramped up a little bit in third. So I've got quite a bit of that. And some hip pain, not very often. A little bit of groin pain. I don't know if I've pulled a muscle or if it's to do with like pelvic girdle pain. I'm not entirely sure. But again, manageable, fine. And then the two more recent ones is swollen ankles actually, which I wasn't sure if I would get, but my left ankle is definitely more swollen than my right. I've got quite like skinny ankles, and so I've just noticed that like they just don't look skinny anymore. They just look a little bit chubby. It's not really too much of a problem. My shoes feel a little bit tighter, but not too bad. And I am so hungry. Like this week, I cannot stop eating. It's like first trimester all over again, without the nausea, which is obviously great. And I'm eating everything, because in first trimester I didn't want anything sweet really. I was kind of off chocolate and things like that. But now I can eat anything, anytime. I will have it. And specifically like juicy, fruity things, cold things like ice cream, ice lollies, sweets, which I'm not really a sweetie person, I'm a chocolate person, but this is like want sweets, chewy, fruity sweets, just all the food really. So I'm feeling like I'm eating like a bit of a horse. Yeah, and the last thing on my list is, because I have a pregnancy journal, that's how I keep track of everything. I've shown this before, but I'll show it again. It's from Paper Chase. Start of third trimester, my acne got quite bad again. I have struggled with acne throughout my 20s. It's got progressively worse. I've not really covered it that much on YouTube because I'm not very confident being like, here's all my acne and like showing everything. I have a little bit on Instagram, so if you follow me on there, you probably would have seen pictures of it at its worst. But it's actually got so much better these last few weeks. So it must be a hormone thing, I think, because if anything, like I've been eating worse these last couple of weeks. You'd think that would correlate with bad skin, but it's actually got better. So I don't know if it's hormones leveling out. And that's it for third trimester symptoms and how I'm feeling. So I'm feeling good on the whole. I'm feeling more positive. I think I just mentioned with Sam that I am definitely feeling that like, oh my God, I've got X amount of days, X amount of weeks left, and I want to do this, and this. And I also want to relax, and I want to like, getting a bit caught in wanting everything to be perfect. And of course, like, things might not even go to plan, labour can happen early, like all these things can happen. And people have told me, it doesn't matter if not everything is perfect. Like it literally doesn't. It's just one of those things that in an ideal world, especially when you know the date of your baby's birth, you just want to have everything in line and be nice, cool, calm and collected. Like, I don't want to be stressing about things that we haven't bought or things that we haven't done around the house like the day before. So yeah, just trying to front load things so that I can have like a week, hopefully, of doing very little. I mean, probably won't happen. There's already so many YouTube videos that I want to film, edit and upload. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's quite a fun task at least. Whew, okay, the dressing gown is off. I'm actually getting a little bit warm now. I think Sam's put the heating on. I wanted to talk through my pregnancy essentials quickly as well. I'm sure I will think of loads more as soon as I finish this video, but I noted down a few earlier that have stood out to me through this pregnancy, and I thought I would kick off with Mamma Mio, which is quite a popular like gift for new mums, and I truly believe that stretch marks and things like that are genetic, and I'm not sure how much butters and oils and things change that, but we use them anyway because why not? And it feels quite luxurious. And my lovely friend Amy bought me this one, which is amazing. I have loved it, and someone else actually bought me the smaller version, and it's actually in a different scent, lavender and mint. So this one's much smaller, so I finished this one off, and I actually loved that scent because it was really refreshing, but also felt quite nice before bed because it was lavender. So if you can get that scent, I recommend. But the original is also really nice as well. I think this is the original, yeah. I've very nearly finished this, but it literally lasts ages. I don't know if that's because I use it like once a day and probably have missed a few days, but it's pretty much lasted me the whole of pregnancy, although I have also changed it up and sometimes used this, which is very greasy and oily, this Sanctuary Spa oil that I got in a little mum to be set from a family member, which was really lovely. This one smells amazing, and sometimes it just feels quite nice to rub oil on your body. It feels like really luxurious, so I definitely recommend those ones. Those are the ones that I've been using. Oh, covered in oil. I've also got a Burt's Bees like belly butter that I bought myself, but I haven't needed to open it yet, so I can use that after birth. And a friend also got me one of these, which I'm very excited to use. I've heard really, really good things. I've got 2 of these now from 2 different friends, so I can't say it's good because I haven't used it yet, but I might use that next week. And I also just wanted to take this opportunity while we talk about pregnancy skincare to talk about this gorgeous Neil's Yard set that my school friends got me at my baby shower. It is so beautiful. I just like looking at it. It's got baby and mummy stuff in there, including like massage oil, and there's a mother's balm in there which smells amazing and is basically just like, yeah, like a waxy balm, which is so nice. So yeah, if you're looking for baby shower gifts for anyone or looking to treat yourself, then those are the brands that have stood out to me or that I've been gifted from friends. And then the next thing, which is slightly more practical but still goes on your skin, is magnesium spray, which has been very, very needed to help combat the calf cramps in the night, which were really bad, I think in second trimester, maybe first, I think mainly second, and actually haven't been so bad later on in pregnancy, which is interesting. I don't know if that's just how it is or if I'm just eating more magnesium now. But yeah, really, really recommend this. Just got it off Amazon. I will link it below if that's helpful. I'll put links to everything in the description below. So anything that I mention, I should have linked it. Just a disclaimer that I'll do it as like an affiliate link. But yeah, it will just link you straight to the product so you can check it out. So that's a little practical one. And then the next thing is pregnancy pillows. Now, if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I have had about 3. I've got the BB Hug Me, and I've also got the Bella Moon, which are the 2 more kind of like splurges investments that I made. And I have to say that Bella Moon is winning in 3rd trimester, and it's amazing. I'll show you. The BB Hug Me here, which I think is going to be fab for just getting comfortable in bed when baby is here, and for breastfeeding. And I do still use it sometimes. It's quite a nice back support, and it still is nice to spoon. But I'm actually finding that the Bella Moon, which basically, I should have done this standing up, when it's connected properly is like a sort of crescent shape with these 2 bits on the ends. I'm not showing this very well, am I? It's like a sort of crescent thing, but you can take it apart like so. And I literally just now sleep with this bit in between my legs, and it is the comfiest thing ever. I've just found it so comfortable, just to kind of, I don't know, it just gives me the knee support, but whilst not constricting anything else around my bump. And I just personally have found that to be the most comfortable way, and it's worked a treat. I've not had any back pain in bed, like I said, and I've just absolutely loved it. And with these 2 edge pieces, the idea is you zip them together, and then this is like a breastfeeding pillow, so you can like sit it here so that baby's got support under them. And also you can use it yourself. Neck support, they're just so versatile. I absolutely love them. So yeah, I can't rave highly enough about Bella Moon, and they're often doing like little discounts and stuff. So that is probably my number 1 pregnancy pillow. Bit of an investment one, but also if you're planning on having more than 1 baby, then why not? Okay, the next thing is books, of which I've had many. I'm just going to talk about a couple. So this one, Expecting Better, has been fab. It basically goes through all the rules and kind of actually looks at the research and the evidence behind each one. So whether that's drinking alcohol, or I can't even think of another example now, like eating cured meats, or I'm only thinking of food and drink, obviously, because that's my main passion in life. But loads of things about different labours and things like that. I think the woman that writes it is American, so it's not like super in line with UK stuff, but it's really interesting because it kind of just makes you use your brain a bit more and figure out why they say not to do things or to do things a certain way. And through reading it, you can kind of look at the evidence and make your own mind up about things. So with this, alongside kind of looking at NHS guidance, I've kind of made my own decisions about various things throughout my pregnancy journey, and I found it really helpful. So yeah, I will link this one in the description as well. We just got that off Amazon. And this one, which I have barely even started reading, but it is so good, and my best friend recommended it to me, the Gentle Sleep book, is just so good for just talking about baby sleep and basically understanding the physiology and psychology behind baby sleep, and basically just reminding you that it's totally normal that babies wake a lot, and that maybe we shouldn't be constantly trying to look for solutions. But yeah, I've not got very far, but it is just really good so far, and I think I'm going to really enjoy it. And when I posted about it on my stories, loads of mamas out there were like, loved this book, it got me through. And I think there's quite a bit about co-sleeping and stuff, and apparently it's just really helpful, especially if you've got kind of people in your life who are telling you, you know, you need to sleep train, you need to do this, you need to do that. Again, it's one of those books that will kind of lay out the information and the psychology and the physiology of the baby's brain and how it develops over the different months and how that links to their sleep patterns and things. And with that, you can then make your own decisions about how you want to tackle sleep and routines or non-routines with your baby. So yeah, again, just a good one at informing and just going through like kind of gentler techniques. So that I think I'm going to really enjoy. I've also had a couple of like little self-care for mums to be ones that have been quite good. But those are the main 2 that I wanted to talk about. I feel like I need to speed up. So the next thing is pregnancy ball or exercise ball or birthing ball. I'll link mine below. It was from Amazon. 65 centimeters, I think, which was a good height for me. I am 5'2", and I found it really helpful for various stretches, for sitting on when I had bad back pain, and obviously it's meant to be quite good for labour if you're having a vaginal labour. And I've also got a workout video on my channel using the ball, so I'll link that below if you fancy that, if you have one at home. Then before we get onto clothes, I thought it was important to mention kind of like the support and guidance aspect of pregnancy. So we have done both NCT classes and we did a hypnobirthing course with the Mindful Birth group, and we loved both of them. We loved NCT because it was face to face, and so we've got to meet people, and it felt like the sessions were just really fun, and we feel like we learned quite a lot, especially like practical things. But then we loved our Mindful Birth group course, which was virtual, mainly because they offered an abdominal birth course, which I think is just amazing, because often I think that gets forgotten about as a choice. And yeah, we've just found it to be really, really empowering, and it really helped us to make our decision, and kind of I just feel quite prepared with what to expect at every step of the way. Got a little booklet here. This was a gifted course as well, so I'll just do a little disclaimer, but I will link them below. I'm not obligated to say anything, but I just wanted to talk about it because it made sense that it has been a bit of a pregnancy essential, and something that really empowered us to make our decision to bring baby girl in the world via abdominal birth. But yeah, and the great thing about the Mindful Birth group is they have an online hub with loads of resources, whether it's about colostrum harvesting, introducing your dog to your baby, everything, and it's like on demand, so you can literally just access it as soon as you need it, rather than feeling like you've learnt the information ages ago and now you just don't have access to it and can't remember it. It's kind of like a learn as you go thing. So got access for ages, and there's also free yoga classes on there and just loads of great kind of postpartum stuff. They really kind of emphasize that postpartum care, and you do get a session after baby is born as well. So I'm looking forward to getting some more support from that as well. So yeah, those are the two things that have made us feel like extra supported, and like we know what we're doing a little bit more, like when it comes to birth and also when it comes to looking after a baby, which is just crazy, because I think as first time parents you want advice and you want knowledge, but you are also kind of learning on the job as well. But we've found it really, really helpful to have that support now, and then we'll see how we go. And then last but not least, I thought I'd talk about some clothes. So I am loving dungarees, as you can see. These aren't maternity, like I said, but I have got some Jojo Mum and Bebe. I don't know how to say that without sounding silly. I have got some Jojo dungarees that I was very kindly gifted. They're the black jersey ones, and they are so comfy. I'll link them below. They have basically just like a lot more, like you can see where these ones, the crotch is going up. The Jojo ones have a lot more space. I'll pop a picture of them on the screen so you can see them. And they've also very kindly sent me some beautiful like maternity summer dresses, but it's just not been that summery, which is so annoying. Although my favourite one is a green leopard print one. I'll pop a picture of that on screen and I'll link that one because that is beautiful for spring and I just feel so lovely in it. The next thing to mention is not maternity, but I have lived in oversized jumpers, specifically one from ASOS that is just absolutely massive. Again, picture on screen, I'll link it below, so comfy. Obviously we're moving more towards spring, summer, but I just love an oversized jumper. And then on ASOS, I also bought a couple of maternity t-shirts. This is one of the ones I'm wearing today, and they just have like ruching at the sides and obviously just loads of space for bump. So I will also link those. I've got it in black and white. And then you've probably heard of the brand Seraphine. I was also very kindly gifted some bits from them, including like maternity/nursing vests, which I think are an amazing staple for layering under shirts as bump grows. Like, my vests just aren't fitting me anymore, so I'll link those because I found them super comfortable and they're such good quality. And they've also sent me some like beautiful summer dresses and things. I'll show you one of the dresses. Like, it's such gorgeous quality, and they do a lot of things that are like stretchy and look great when you've got a big bump, but that are also nursing friendly. So on this one, the flap lifts up and then it has a gap in the side, so it's breastfeeding friendly. So it's kind of like investment pieces where you could buy it towards the end of your pregnancy, wear them with a bump, and then it's perfect for postpartum and for breastfeeding as well. So yeah, really rate the quality of these. I will link this one below because I think it's perfect for a summer holiday. And yeah, really lovely quality. And I've just got my normal size, which is a 10, if that helps anyone. And then last but certainly not least is maternity leggings, because I feel like they're just a staple and it's really hard to find, if you're short, good maternity leggings. I actually ended up ordering 2 pairs of Love leggings because they do maternity petite. So I got an everyday black legging, which they're okay. They're a little bit thicker, so they were better for the warmer months. So I don't know what I would do in sort of springtime. I mean, you can still wear them in spring, but they're a little bit thicker. I much preferred the revitalised ones that I ordered in like a sort of purpley colour. They're just so good because they sit so high. Again, I'll pop pictures on the screen and link them below. Those 2 are the ones I bought and I found really good. And then I just ordered some Lululemon Align pants from Vinted, which have been a lifesaver because they are super stretchy. They actually sit below my bump now because they don't stay up anymore. But they're really like breathable and very soft, and yeah, much better for spring. So those are my legging recommendations, and that concludes my pregnancy essentials. Oh, I'm gonna just change positions now. I feel like I've been sat there too long. I am actually getting a little bit of backache. But yeah, I hope that chatting through some of those essentials has been helpful. All links will be below, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I feel like it's been a bit here, there and everywhere, but I have enjoyed catching up with you and just kind of documenting my symptoms and things. It's really nice to look back, and it's also nice when you're going through a pregnancy journey to watch someone else, because there's usually some symptoms that you can relate to and it just makes you feel less alone. So yeah, I hope that if you're pregnant watching this, that it has helped you to feel like that. And yeah, we're on this crazy journey together. So like I said, there will be a nursery tour coming and we can go through some of her cute clothes, and also a what's in my hospital bag, what I'm packing. And then that will probably be it from me for a little while. I don't really have a plan about what we're doing in terms of vlogging or capturing or posting with our baby. I think we're just gonna wait and see how we feel and do what feels right at the time. But yeah, that's the plan with the videos. So please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see those videos. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!